Hello! Welcome to my tube. My name's Marge, I'm a Hilka, I'm an empath, and I just like doing these little talks on how I feel about things, and today's an in-between day. It's awful super quiet, and I was feeling a little disconnected from the earth, so I thought I would jump on and just talk about a couple things. I was just plugged in over at Maja's astrology. We've all gone through quite the transformation, haven't we? I think it's weird when people stay exactly the same. To me, I think that's bizarre. Well, I believe in a lot of esoteric things. I've been studying spiritual things for, my whole entire life. My first birth chart was done when I was, born at birth, 11:01 a.m. Oh dear, calamity. Ben is under the pile of pillows and it might have been too hot, Margie. Little bit into too hot a bits. Anyway, where was I? Alright, bud? Breathe easy, buddy. Anyway, so things are changing real fast, and some people are having a hard time. They don't really exactly know what to make of what's going on in the world, and what I can tell you is our bodies they're so vast. We all have a spirit and a body, and people for a long time had lived with those separate, that little voice that tells you to do that, no, don't, yeah, why, ego, money, property, prestige, for the good of everyone, that's a higher vibration. I don't know, it's just, so much. I'm trying to protect your earballs, Benno, from Tuck. They're all freaking stressed out. Red is having a hard time. I keep freaking making her stuff, and it's too hot. We're having a three little bears day that I can't get her food temperature just right. So it's been a challenge. It's so good that I'm always coming up with new ideas, because she can't be skipping meals, man. She has low blood sugar, and she already has trouble with their memory, so we just stay on top of it by having a regular eating schedule, and it's been overcast, so it's dark. And anyway, back to what I was talking about with how things are changing, how people are beginning to live as their spirits, their soul, and soul sack your body as one, so people are not able to hide their natural desires wherever they are, Some have worse natural desires than most. I don't think it's most have weird natural desires than all. I used to be so freaking naive. I just believed in all that was good in the world. I did, and the weird part of it is I saw so many horrific examples of all the evil and the grossness. I mean, I remember the first time I saw someone, I think I was how old was I when I lived there? 12. First time I saw someone beat beyond recognition, opened the door, I didn't know it was my neighbor Randy. I couldn't tell, his face was beat up. Too much drink, said the wrong thing, the wrong time, wrong person. There was a bad connection, and that happens a lot with alcohol. And coming into this freaking full moon, it's Friday the 13th, and the full moon's on the 14th. The astrology, people like me, I have a allergy to alcohol, sickness, whatever. Disease, dis-ease. I have so much dis-ease constantly. My body is so full of dis-ease that when I consume alcohol, it takes me to a place of oblivion, and well, escape. But bad things happen every single time. The consequence is just detrimental, and so what I learned is I need to not do that so I can look after mom. And the rest of my pack, my critter pack, because this world ain't just about me. Anyway, so if people have a propensity to drink instead, that, or you get a little sharp tongue when you drink, don't do that next weekend on the 13th. Just take a weekend off, and if you can't take a weekend off, you might want to look at that. Really? Anyway, so a lot of people are coming in. Their spirits are waking up. They're like, chime, chime. Their astrology is like, ching, diddy, chime. Waking up their spirits, and like, they're looking around and they're like, how the frick did I get here in my life? This isn't what I was supposed to be doing. Because our spirit has like a to be continued from our last incarnation of like lessons that we're learning and stuff like that, and projects that we're supposed to be doing, and sometimes our lives get cut off short and then we're reincarnated, and it takes people some time to wake up to, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I was supposed to be doing. That's right. What happens is how you do that is you got to get quiet so you can listen to your own recall, so you can hear yourself, so you can feel yourself. That's why nature's so important, because nature's the only thing that's ever been consistent. Because ain't nothing any person has come up with is maintain any kind of consistency. Where is the consistency in the world? It's hard to find. Everybody's upgrading, changing your brand, but when we live in a society with so many people that are having problems with memories that it is, you changing how things look and stuff all the time, you're going to get lost in your upgrades, because people aren't going to remember I remember I used to buy this product, it was great, but I can't get it anymore because they only sell it for exclusive people, When brands and ideas and things get so important, so big, I don't ever want to be so big that I can't be relatable to the people that are still freaking stuck on the streets. I don't ever want that to happen to me, because thereby the grace of all that is good. So, anyway, whatever. Yeah, it's just been a quiet day. I went out freaking early today, and it just, I did get to see my favorite cashier, though. I've missed her in weeks, man. I'm like, man, I felt like I was like trapped between timelines. I kept missing you. Anyway, so yeah, people are coming into their spirits, and they're having a recall of the direction of which their life is supposed to go, and they're looking at what their life is now, and they're like, oh crap, I'm doing it wrong, and what do I need to get back on the right path, and get quiet. My best recommendation is to just get quiet. Just try meditation, and I need like guidance. I love Michael Seeley and Joe Treacy and those guys, Lillian Eden, Rasa Laka. I'm not gonna even try her last name. Nope. Just try them, and whatever feels good to you. There's a gazillion of them out there. If anything, it'll be important just to learn how to go to your quiet place, because there's a lot of instances where people are reacting just freaking like lunatics out in the world, and there's often times that I see things and I just have to take a step back and go, is this freaking for real? Really? Are you a freaking grown-up, right? Are you a grown-up? Like, where are the cameras? Is this a joke? The way people are behaving sometimes. Hey, and sometimes I get the wrong ideas about things, and I act like a fool too. Yeah, how's that? For pot calling the kettle black or whatever. I'm just as freaking. I know spiritual. I mean, I know a lot of stuff, and I put stuff together about energy, and I know a lot of stuff about that, and astrology and things. So I do have gifts in some area. I am still just a human being. Yeah. So I'm just as capable of showing my indignities as showing my ass as anybody else, you know. And if that happens, I hope I have enough gumption to do whatever I need to do to make it right, you know, because that's what keeps me from doing a lot of behavior. Is there, you know, if I watch somebody else watching this, like my niece or something, like what if my niece saw somebody record this and, oh yeah, that's how your aunt acts, you know, how would that make you feel, you know, that don't act like that, you know, stuff like that. And people are self-will run riot, and they're just acting like however they want, and they're just freaking no kind of pause, no kind of quiet, you know. And then freaking the worst part is they're doing it to the point of violence and whatnot. So I don't know, sensitive types like me, man, I just freaking stay home, hang out with the DOGs. Running out of stuff to watch, so thanks goodness the Good Doctor's gonna be back on soon. Can't wait for that show. I get all all reminiscent about fall, and I had some good times in fall hayrack rides in the Midwest, and freaking, you know, fire pits and all that stuff, and hoodie weather, and buckling down, and even though I hate football, I'd still go to the games and eat all the freaking food, because I'd bring, you know, my yummy spread to bring my contribution, potluck, and just the, you know, unity. And I'm ready to find my unity again. I miss it. I missed a bigger tribe. I miss, you know, hey, how are you? Good. Last time we talked, this was going on. What's going on with that? Yeah. You know, I've been looking at all these, like, videos with all these people living in tiny houses and stuff like that, in their little tiny house neighborhood, and that's just the right idea for me, you know. But I don't know. I've lived I've alone for so, well, with mom. Mom doesn't, not much of a talker. I've been around all of her stories, so she doesn't like necessarily repeating those, and we talking about those. And right now her dog Sassy's getting at the end of her life, and that's gonna be a real tough transition. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but right now she doesn't want to go out much and explore, and so I hang out, and every now and again, you know, I'll go drive around the block or something, go see if there's something to take pictures of. And nope, not yet. All right, cool. Want to go, Mom? No, not yet. I think a lot of people are kind of feeling this way, and I'm just lucky I have a mom, you know. There's a lot of people that don't have anybody, you know. And everybody needs somebody, and that's what people are finding, you know. And it's more disheartening because they're finding that they have all these people in their lives, and they're surrounded by all these people, but they're like, who are these people? These people don't even know who I am, you know. You know, how many people buy presents because, you know, I don't know, people who bought me presents, and I'm just like, have we met? I remember when I was a little girl, I was a tomboy, and I remember getting a strawberry shortcake sleeping bag, and I was about embarrassed about it. I think my brother got a G.I. Joe, and I was just like, dude, trade ya. No, I didn't. I was just like, I don't know. All that stuff still makes me awkward and stuff, but anyway, I have more freaking masculine signs in my chart than feminine. But all in all, pretty balanced. I should be freaking stressed out, ulcered. I should have freaking all these health conditions, I get stomach aches a lot. I get belly aches. That's how my stress manifests. Always has when I was a little kid. That's why I always had a pouch in my stomach. It's where some people carry their stress. That's where they carry mine. And so I got a stomach ache, and it puts pressure on my vertebrae that are all mushed back there from my dedicated service at good old Uncle Sam. Anyway, it all fits together like the cog on a wheel. I love this t-shirt. That was a good time. I'm glad I went. I had a lot of good experiences, fun experiences. What did I name this? Tired of Vicariousness? Because I'm looking at all these people who I've, because sometimes I live through vicarious through other people. Like, oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh, you're living the best version of your life. Oh, that's so great. Oh, how wonderful. And I'm just like, hey, Mom, what flavor yogurt you want today? Did you have your apple yet this morning? So, it all balances out, You just gotta... one day me and Mom are gonna be out having our adventures, and somebody will be watching from home, and they'll be living vicariously maybe through us, and just hang in there, because everything is energy, and this too shall pass, even the good stuff, oddly. It's all a pendulum, nothing lasts forever, nothing is bad forever, nothing is good forever. It's just, nothing is all bad and all good. That's what the yin-yang is. And if you're feeling low and downtrodden, you've been dedicated in your spiritual practice, just know things are going to be alright. Hope you have a right evening. Peace.